Hello, welcome to the class of Cybersecurity Foundation. So in this class, we are going to discuss about security architecture. So in this, we will discuss about what is security architectures, its four stages of adaptive security architectures, then its features and benefits. So let's first start with what is a security architecture. So here the security architecture is the design artifact or a model. So security architecture is developed to provide guidance during the design of a product, system or the organization. So it describes how to apply the security controls and how they relate to the overall system architecture. So it outlines the level of assurance that is required and potential impact that the level of security could have during the development stages and to the overall product or the organization. So it addresses the necessities and potential risks involved in a certain scenario or environment. So next is four stages of security architecture. So here the security architecture have the four stages known as preventive, detective, retrospective and the predictive. So here the security architecture is a real-time network security model. So let's discuss about this one by one. Here this diagram shows the four stages of adaptive security architecture: preventive, detective, retrospective and the predictive. And these four stages work in a cyclic manner. So first is the preventive, which include precautionary policies, products and processes. So here the precautionary policies, products and processes are used to counter attack and raise difficulties for attacker by reducing surface area of the attack. Next is detective. It is designed to discover the attack that bypasses the preventive layer. So the attack which bypasses or which pass through the preventive layer, it is detected by the detective layer. So the goal is to reduce the time for threat detection and therefore prevent potential damages from becoming actual damages. Next step is retrospective. So here this method is used to recommend the new preventive measures to avoid future incidents. So it finds the issues, analyze it and present new preventive measures. Next is the predictive stage. Here it monitors all the activities and keep the security team on alert by providing them detailed information about the attack. So these are the four stages of security architectures. Next is the security architecture features. So the key feature of security architectures are dependency, standardization, cost effective, different forums and the security control. So in first dependency, it signifies the relationship between the various components inside IT architectures and the way in which they depend upon each other. So here the security architecture shows the relationship and the dependencies of the different components in IT architectures. Next is standardization. So here security architectures have a main advantage, that is the standardization, which make it affordable. Next is cost effective. Security architecture is cost effective due to reuse of control described in the architecture. These controls can be used to design a new organization or design a new product. Next is a different forms. So security architecture is associated with different forms of IT architecture such as its network security diagram, principles, policies, etc. Next is security control. So security controls are determined by some factors in security architecture such as risk management, financials and legals and regulatory policies, etc. So these are the key features of security architecture. Next is the benefit of security architecture. So the adaptive security architectures provide organizations and businesses the following benefit. The first benefit is real-time monitoring and responses. So here the teams are enabled to move from after the fact analysis log to real-time evaluation of the system. So it moves the teams to the real-time monitoring and responses. Next is filtering and prioritization. So here by applying advanced analytics and machine learning, organizations can identify some ongoing security attacks that they cannot detect by monitoring the security alone or monitoring the system alone. Next is reduce threat amplification. So this can be done by restricting the potential spread of attack in the system. Next one is shrink the attack surface. So this is done by making the target of an attack smaller and smaller. Next benefit is decrease the attack velocity. So this is done by slowing down the rate of attack. Next, last benefit is reduce remediation time. So it is done by using the respond to attack quickly. So these are the various benefits of security architecture. So this is all about security architecture. Thank you.